You want me to show you my Sponsor Me tape from 2004. So let's play Me 2004. So I like the intro already. This is like very 2004. I think it was one of the effects that you could find in the Mac and the MacBook from back then. There's like a random ass shot that is like, hey, I'm doing stuff.
Why are all your clothes like 6 sizes too big?
Dude, I won those jeans in like a contest in Argentina and they were size like 42, but they were free. So I'm like, yeah, I need to wear them.
Was that Nosebonk manual?
Yeah, Nosebonk Manny. Yeah, something. Ruben Warright. 360. Sketchy. This is the banger right here.
Ooh.
Like the actual bike throw. But then here we go.
Those bars look pretty small.
But it was the time. It was normal bars at the time. Look at that. Like 180 whip. No hander. This is the good cage.
So what was with the way you're turning out of fakies here?
I think it was not frowned upon in 2004. I think it got frowned upon later in life, but not then. It was very actually like encouraged. Well, look at that, bar ice. 360 in.
See, I don't know if you could do that today.
I'm sure I could. I could maybe even truck in. I without tuning my own horn.
I feel like a million people filmed long ice pick grinding.
Yeah, that's because Joe Rich filmed it in at an Edney's video.
Edney's forward.
Check this out. Flat. Boom. And then here we go. Flat. Boom. Flat. And this I think I did because Scotty Kramer was doing like tech shit like this. And I was like, dude, I gotta do it. No way.
Scotty did it better.
I know.
That's pretty cool. The 270 went to Foof thing.
I'm sure I stole that from someone, but I can't remember.
What's with the random white flashes?
It was effects that you could get on the MacBook. I don't even know. So,
Windows Movie Maker.
No. It was a MacBook Pro. Look at that's Marcus Tucker on the left. He was like, "Whoa, you just did that."
Never seen a bar 5 tap.
Manny 5 tap type thing. Look at that ice pick, dude. That was my favorite feature in Lot 8. I missed that part. Look at this. Woo.
Were you living at Woodward during this?
No, this is my first year at Woodward. So and the difference between the black and the golden frame is because I had a Rage episode where, can't remember why I was trying, but I threw the frame from the top of that sub box on the right, the black sub. What's that called? Shock puck? Or whatever, like the guy that spins around and throws a fucking disc.
Shot put?
Yeah, that thing. I did that, but with the whole bike, and it landed on that pyramid.
And it broke the frame?
It twisted it. And I remember I went to Robbie, and I was like, yo, man.
Robbie Morales?
Yeah, I was like, the frame twisted, like, what the fuck? And he was like, dude, holy shit. Like, no, we'll warranty, no problem. I was like, what do you do? I was like, oh, I had a Rage episode and I threw my bike from the top of Lot 8 subbox. And he was like, okay, we can't cover that. but yeah, dude, there's like a lot of good stuff here. Look at that. No, dude, we can't. This was the banger of the time. Look at that. Boom, baby.
Now, did Hickerson do that first?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
West Coast. I was nowhere near the West Coast. Nor I'm from the West Coast, or anything to do.
So hold on. March 25th, 85.
Yeah, my birthday and my email address.
Is that still your email address?
No, I don't think I have that anymore. Saxon filmed it, and then edited by Ryan Goodler. So his MacBook and our creativity that's why we did like the flashes and I think there was a clip that kind of cuts as we were riding, and that I think it was just corrupt. That's kind of how it came. But it looked good. So we're like, done. It's in.
How do you feel when you watch that today?
It is kind of crazy to watch like this stuff. But this was kind of like the way to get sponsored, Like I sent this. I remember I filmed this and Matt Sparks was at Woodward at the time. And Sparks rode for Albies. And he was like, yeah, you send it to Flip. Like, it's a good way to get an introduction, and he knows that you're a good rider, so maybe there's something there. And yeah, that was my first sponsor, and it was thanks to this tape, basically, So between the tape and Sparks putting a good word, it works. So like, now it's different. Obviously people kind of do it with social media, but that was the time. I burned a DVD. I sent this to Flip. And I think I put like a note like, hey man, film this. I would love to ride for Albies. Hope one day you can support me type thing. And yeah, it worked out. Where I'm here now.
How does it feel watching that as you sit in a home that you own, that you bought with money you made riding BMX, as you prepare for the first ever Olympics? That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Because especially at that time, that's like the first time I go to Woodward, one of the first times I come to the States, and like BMX was like a thing, but at that point, I wanted to be a professional. I wanted to live off riding, but it was kind of like distant, it was like almost not possible because the talent, there was just so much talent at the time. And looking at it now, it's like, dude, that's crazy to look at the beginnings. Like the bike looks crazy. I'm doing all sorts of weird things. Like I think I had like a flu at the time, and I put the TerraGrip things on the spokes, and I was like TerraFlu, yeah. And it was kind of like, it's weird now that I'm watching it, but it was like, oh, this is my thing. I was sick, and I'm not sick anymore. I don't know why I thought of that, but yeah, it is kind of crazy to think like where you are at one point in your life, and then 16 years later, you're like somewhere totally different. And this kind of started it for me. Like I got, John was filming a lot around camp. Ryan was like at the time doing editing, and he was definitely doing a lot of the pro riding, but he wanted to get some into filming, and we did the video, and I sent it out to like the people that I knew. And at that time, I only knew Flip. Kind of. I knew Sparks. It was like, send it there. So it is crazy to see like the things at camp too. Just like how the cage was different. It's all concrete now, like a whole different world. The tricks, the 3-whip tab was like my banger. And I remember doing it at a Baco Jam the year after. And it was still like a real banger. Like people were like, oh damn, how do you do that on the spine? And the 3-whip Mano 180 is probably a trick that people don't think like it probably happened, But yeah, back then everyone did everything to Mano 180. So it was like the natural progression. I don't think I could do that today, which is insane. But maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll see if I could.
This is a note, a lesson to all of the young riders out there, that you look at a young Daniel Dhers, teeth falling out of his face, terrible haircut, clothes 7 sizes too big. No money.
Fashion wasn't the best.
no money, just trying to keep it afloat. And here we are today. So keep your head up and keep looking to the future. Cause it's all going to work itself out. We're all going to be okay.
Yeah, the determination. I think that's kind of what I get from that, because at that time, like, dude, I was living at camp, and I think I left right at the end of the summer, and it was okay. And then I came back the year after, and dude, like, I live off like a microwave, and I reheat noodles, and that was like my thing for like a month or two to like survive, and then we're here. So like, yeah, I like that. It's like, yeah, fucking don't give up, man. You never know what's gonna happen.